So we've got a small swing from when my Hey everyone, it's Aradna. A few weeks ago, I posted a video about going to the library in Singapore and how I had wanted to take my daughter to the library that I used to go to growing up. That did not work out, unfortunately. My daughter had fallen sick, and the day we were supposed to go to the library, well, I went to the library and she couldn't go to the library because, again, she wasn't well. And it was disappointing. I really wanted to take her to the library I used to go to growing up. I wanted her to see the place. It would have been her first library experience. And then we came back to Malaysia, and my mother-in-law mentioned that she had found out that the library my husband used to go to growing up was still open.
Take off your slipper. Come here. Take off your slippers.
It's my library.
Yes, this is the library.
Now this library, my mother-in-law used to take my husband and his siblings to this library when they were really young, and she has really fond memories of this place because they used to do puppet shows for the kids and story time and a lot of activities for them. So we thought we would take my daughter there, and we managed to. This library is small, a little bit run down, old house that they've converted into a library. It's run by volunteers, and my daughter pretty much fell in love at first sight. There were a few rooms of just children's books, and she ran into those rooms and she was just sitting there for I think about half an hour flipping through books, and we borrowed two for her. She really enjoyed them. This might become a weekly outing. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to take photos of their catalog system, or actually even a video of the catalog system. It's a very old school catalog system. They are not online. So you've got these small drawers of card catalogs, and it's just like, it's really cool. I would have loved taking photos for my Bookstagram. Could not happen because my mother-in-law was keeping an eye on my daughter while I was taking videos of her getting excited and looking around for books for myself. There were some YA books that looked really interesting. Most of the books are a little bit on the older side. I think they only have a few recent releases because they do run on a volunteer basis, so they don't have that much money, but it's a really nice place and my daughter really enjoyed it, so we made a membership for her, and I'm really hoping to do this weekly, take her there, let her borrow 2 books and see how it goes. And I found out that there are a whole bunch of big aesthetic libraries in Malaysia. There was a blog article thing recently about 10 libraries in Malaysia that were worth going to, and a few of them are in Kuala Lumpur and Selangor, which is where I stay. And if I can convince my husband to go with me, I'm going there and taking some photos. Also, obviously, borrowing some books. But I think those libraries are a little further away, so they're not going to be a weekly thing. My daughter just is turning into a little bit of a bookworm. So we started this little bit of a story time after her nap. Sometimes we sit inside the house. Sometimes we go outside and sit on the garden swing. And my daughter chooses 1 or 2 of her books and we read something, and then she asks me to make up stories. So that's a thing I've been doing. But you know, it's fun, it's time with her, and it's really making her enjoy stories and encouraging a bit of her creativity, because sometimes then I ask her to tell me stories, and that's always fun. But yeah, so this was my daughter's first library visit, and hopefully the next one won't be so long from now. What do you enjoy about libraries if you go to them, and do you remember your first library visit or someone else's first library visit? Let me know. Until next time, like, subscribe, whatever, all of that. Bye!